Barack Obama.
Nothing F-bomb right there to start the show.
Thank you. Senator, anything to report? Successful dump. I dropped everything at the dump. It all worked out. And by the way, I got a second load, guys coming. Anybody wants to help me unload? Got Chuck Graham, state senator's here. Chuck.
Oh, I love this.
Chuck, let him see you. Oh,
he asked the guy in a wheelchair to stand up.
I tell you what, you're making everybody else stand up, though, pal. Thank you very, very much. I tell you what, stand up for Chuck. My mother believed and my father believed that if I wanted to be president of the United States, I could be vice president. My mother and father believed. Look, John's last-minute economic plan does nothing to tackle the number one job facing the middle class. And it happens to be, as Barack says, a three-letter word, jobs. J-O-B-S, jobs.
Get him out of here, dude. Shit off.
Joe Biden, the next president of the United States, ladies and gentlemen. How do you feel?
He don't see red states. He don't see blue states. He sees the United States, Matt.
You don't see red states. We're all about to be a giant red state. So, meaning we're all about to be communists. So, welcome. Are we on here? Are we good? We good?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. Welcome to Highly Inappropriate, ladies and gentlemen. Let's roll.
Pike kicked you for playing that video.
Like he's out. Done. Guys talking shit about Biden.
Fact checked our episode.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listeners
we get a fact check.
We're listening to Highly Inappropriate.
I don't think she's going to be expecting something big, do you?
What, like anal?
whiskey, beer, tequila, more beer, more vodka, more whiskey, and more beer.
Highly Inappropriate.
Right, so let me get this straight. So I'm going to pay for a blowjob and I got to pay for a goddamn hotel room too? Well, that just seems like I'm spending too much money for nothing. I got a house. You can just get your ass over here and I can just do the blowjob here.
Highly Inappropriate.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
They can kiss my fat vagina, because I'm bringing the motherfucking pay.
We're back, baby, after 2.5 week layoff. We apologize. We've had a lot going on. I was out of town for a few days. Duncan had his asshole reconstructed. He's feeling better. Beaver, Beaver's been driving trucks and banging lot lizards like normal. So welcome back, guys. It's a new America. It's a new America. Do you feel different now that Joe Biden is going to be president? Do you?
I just wish I was driving trucks and banging sluts, dude. Like Beaver.
By the way,
let's make him a shirt.
Joins the chat today here on.
Beaver, that's your Christmas present, dude. I'm gonna make you a shirt, driving trucks and banging sluts.
I can't.
You got to wear it on the episodes.
Hell yeah. Okay, so well, it looks like Joe Biden is going to be president. I'm not going to get into the ins and outs of everything going on, but wow. I was kind of correct. I thought it would be a contested election. I figured some bullshit would go on. And I want to tell the masses this very clear, that both sides are doing everything they can to get a competitive advantage in the election. So don't fool yourself and think that one side is cheating and the other side is not, because they're both cheating. They're both Bill Belichicking the system here. They're doing everything to bend the rules.
Belichicking.
Exactly. They're both Bill Belichick in the fucking system here to bend the rules to win the election. So don't fool yourself. Partisan people, you guys piss me off. I mean, you've been out of each other's throats. We play this cat and mouse game like a hamster wheel. Every 4 years, a different fucker gets in there. The country's screwed for 4 more years. Then we pretend like the other fucking party's going to do any better. Can we finally get this shit straight? And not to mention fucking Holcomb is our governor again. So, I mean,
he goes live tomorrow to shut us down.
Yeah, he was probably going to shut us down again, and I'm going to go kick him in the balls. And I'm going to have the Secret Service here at my house tomorrow asking me about that. So, no. But, yeah, the world's fucked. I mean, we knew that to begin with. But I do want to remind everybody, you do control your own destiny. Fuck these assholes in Washington, D.C. The world is more more represented by the conversations you have with your neighbors than they are. And Chris, in your case, the world is more represented by meth and drinking out in your front lawn.
True, man.
Exactly.
Who says we can't cook? White people.
That's right. Welcome to America, baby. So it's going to be exciting. So, I was kind of correct. I knew some crazy shit was going to go on. We're going to get a contested election. I mean, Trump's going to try to drag this out as far as he can. But, no matter which way you look at it, he lost the election. And let me tell you why. First and foremost, I do want to say to all my to my liberal friends that Trump did not win the last election because there's 50 million racist people in this country. He won this last election because he focused his campaign efforts and what's that? They call it the Rust, but I can't remember what the state
the demographic he was looking at.
Yeah, it's like the Michigan, Wisconsin. He basically went up there and said, "Hey, listen, China's taking all your jobs. I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen." Well. Exactly. And of course he won over I mean, if you go back to the election, those are the states that won him the election. And he didn't get that support this time. I mean, you can look at that in many ways, whether that's because their job still went to fucking China or he can't campaign there as much because of everything's going on. I mean, it's just, it's a lot. But I think it's crazy that we're going to have a president that was elected not because 70 million, but by the way, he broke the record for the most votes ever, most popular votes ever by candidate, which is crazy. Broke Barack Obama. Not really crazy because the population of the country continues to grow, so it's not that crazy. They're going to make that into a bigger deal than it is, but it's crazy in the fact that he got elected not because he is a quality candidate. He's been fucking America for 47 years, but he got elected because everybody hates the other guy. What a great time to be alive, guys. God bless America, people. It's going to be a fun ride.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about fun stuff.
Exactly.
I don't give two shits about politics. Right now.
Well, you don't give a two shits about politics right now? Why not, Duncan? What's going on in your life, buddy?
I just don't want to. I'm over it. Over hearing about it.
I'm
Who
totally
gives a
over it
fuck?
too. I just had to say that once. I just had to say that one sentence. Let's move the fuck on with their life. Joe Biden's going to be president. Get over it. Let's have some fun.
Wake up, go to work, and guess what? Nothing's going to change.
Exactly.
You're going to be doing the same fucking shit in 4 years.
Yeah, exactly. So let's move the fuck on, buddy. All right.
Dude,
so
I
how's
think
your
it's
asshole?
one of your buddies says that he's raiding monasteries.
Listen to highly inappropriate. And I think, hey, play that shit loud, buddy. Bradley's a character, man. No joke. Just a quick story on Bradley here, buddy of mine. I was partying at my cousin's house in their backyard, drunk off my ass, and this random guy just comes in the backyard. He just moved in next door, and just was kind of like being, cordial, coming and checking out the neighbors. And I just kind of immediately latched onto this kid, and because he was a couple years younger than me. I was like, "Hey, sit down." I was like, and there was a couple girls at the party, and I was trying to get him to hit on these chicks and stuff. And he eventually came out and hung out with me. But I think he's back with his baby mama now, so I haven't hung out with him a few years. But Bradley, thanks for listening to the show, buddy. And raid those monasteries, fucking, kill some shit.
Pretty sure he's talking about the new Assassin's Creed, which I've been playing. It's pretty sweet. But there's an option when you make your guy to be non-binary. So like you pick your gender.
Yeah, is that what you are? Are you transgender?
No, without a doubt, that's what I picked. It says male, female, non-binary.
Other. I can't wait. I'm gonna put other on my driver's license. I think next time I get if I ever get the opportunity to put other on my driver's license, that's what's going on there. So, got some other. Nick Hicks says, "I feel we're fucked." Nick, life is how you make it, buddy. Clay, my buddy, I thought this was Grindr. Well, close. You got 3, sexually got, whatever. Beaver's kind of gay, but
Clay, come over, dude. We'll make it whatever you want to make it. By the way.
And new Creed, Assassin's Creed. We are getting new Creed, by the way. I think we covered that on the show. Did you guys hear that? The Creed might be getting back together. The world is.
I might have cried when I heard they were.
You were? Did you have your arms wide open, buddy? So Duncan, what's going on with your butthole, buddy?
Hearing the Beatles for the first time. What's up?
What's going on with your butthole, buddy?
We're back, man. We still got some stitches in there, but I can sit down a little better now.
You can sit down. You can no bleeding.
No, not really. No, not really. Still leaks. Still have to put the pads in the underwear.
Still have to wear your tampons.
Yeah, they said the leakage will happen for like a month.
And when do you go back to work?
Monday.
Are you pumped?
No, not at all, dude.
No, I mean, you got to use your accident like to get away with shit though. Like, like, hey.
Oh no, they'll throw me right back in the mix, bub. I already know what's coming. Only thing we can hope for is a government shutdown, which that could happen, dude.
Hey, bro, hold on. I can't wait. Even though the CDC comes out and says the shutdown was a horrible idea, everybody's like, let's shut the fucking country down again. Like, hey, the experts, the same people telling us that we need to listen to the experts aren't even listening to the experts anymore. So it's a great time to be alive. I can't wait.
No, we'll be good, man. I'm ready to get the fuck out of the house. Can only do so much fucking stuff inside the house.
And I know you've been at home for 3 weeks and you haven't even hit me up. Were you allowed to leave the house? What's the story there?
I mean, for like 2.5, I didn't want to fucking get out of the bed. It was that bad. It was terrible, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've been burnt. Why are we echoing, by the way, too? Real bad.
You probably a setting on your thing.
You're probably doing drugs.
Yeah, it's not echoing for me. That's all you, bub.
All right, cool. Well, anyways, yeah, I can't get over this echo. It's driving me nuts.
Keep talking. Go.
All right, I think it's gone now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, what I was saying is I've been burnt before, like blown up by power mains and shit like that, and this was a million times worse than that was. Like
you're busted, buddy butthole.
It was not. It was terrible, dude.
Well,
Stitches
hey, buddy,
in the ass is fucking terrible.
So like you can actually have sex with your wife now. Like you're in commission. Are you allowed to, or what? I don't know what he's doing right now. He's got his headphones off.
I keep hearing shit, dude. There's echoes. It's fucking terrible.
Are you on drugs right now? Yes or no?
No. Plead the fifth.
I think he is.
What's going on over there, buddy?
I don't know, dude.
Do you need to come over there and fuck with your equipment? It's been you've been on pain pills. Did you go over there? Did you go outside at one point in the last 2 weeks and start fucking with shit? What's going on?
I didn't, man. I've been doing DFS shows every Sunday, and it sounds lovely when we do this.
Have you had any sex in the last 2 weeks?
No, man. I didn't even beat off, dude. Like,
you haven't been able to beat off? I feel like that's a lie.
I swear to God, dude. I've been on so many fucking pain pills. I couldn't even move.
You probably couldn't even get your dick hard if you tried.
No. I was a fucking zombie slurring all over myself.
Yeah, it's like Beaver on a normal day. Speaking of Beaver, you gonna say hi? What's up, buddy?
Hi, what's up, buddy?
What's up? Welcome to the show. What's going on with you, buddy?
Not much. I'm about to move into my new place in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks.
Fuck so yeah, dude.
How's it feel to kick Rob out?
He hasn't been here for feels like over a month now.
Yeah, because he's been moving around. Yeah, because so Rob's officially moving out with Beaver. Rob's got a new job, by the way. So I went and worked with Rob for a few days. Like we're gonna talk about that here in a few minutes. But did you guys hear that a few more states legalize marijuana? So we're getting closer. Indiana, not us, of course not. So
Seattle, let's give it up for Seattle.
Yeah, legalized not decriminalized all fucking drugs. So basically, you could sit there.
Was it you that posted no straws, but you want to do that?
Yeah. So that's awesome.
We're killing the fucking sea animals.
You can do cocaine in Oregon now, but there's no straws to snort. So let's go to Oregon, buddy. What's going on?
I'm down, dude. Let's go to Oregon and start a grunge band.
Hey, by the way, speaking of, I'm done DJing for the rest of the year, and I just had one wedding cancel in January, and I almost guarantee the second one's gonna be canceled because of this stupid bullshit and cost me more fucking money. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that, but blah blah blah. Yeah, so I went. Speaking of, an MMA show also got canceled this next month because of COVID, but I went and worked for B2 Fight Series. A couple weekends ago with the old Rob Hart. We had a fight down in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, which is the home of WVU. No, not WVU. It's what is it? Eastern Kentucky, whatever. I can't remember. But then we had a fight the next night in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So I got to ride because I took my bike in the back of my car and I got to ride my bike through Tuscaloosa's campus. Very beautiful, but I was doing my best. I had my Miami gear on. I had, Miami hat on. I kept going around asking people. I was like, what's a place here that I should get a picture next to that's going to piss people off? So I was going around campus taking pictures, and I had a great fucking time, man. Dunk, I think that you need to step in a cage. I think that's your next task in life. Would you do it? Would you do like a rough and rowdy, like jump in a cage, maybe fight Beaver?
Yeah, I would fight people.
Would you fight Beaver for sure in a cage?
Yeah, me and Beef can fight in a cage.
Beaver, would you be into that?
What's up?
I think we got to figure out, like, how rough and rowdy is huge for Barstool. I think we should do a rough and rowdy, but like an MMA style, not just boxing. Let them go in there and beat the fuck out of each other. Full on fights, swinging.
I think we all should bring bum fights back, and we all show up and bring our own homeless guy, and then
Crackhead
like our fighter. Like we all bring our fighter.
Just a fighter from the street.
And then we just show up and we're like, here's my guy.
Oh, I'm not even getting the best fighter. I'm just getting the most ridiculous fucking guy. That's
and it's not one on
craziest
one.
motherfucker.
I've already got somebody in mind.
We throw them all in there at once. Whoever's last man standing wins.
All right, we'll do that. That's 2021 news right there, guys. Just announced. That's going to happen post-COVID. We're going to get a bunch of angry meth heads together, put them in a cage, and last man standing wins. It will be to the death. I can't wait. I'm in. All right, what to watch? Did you hear that season 3 just got announced? Which there isn't a book in correlation, so it's going to be interesting. So, if you guys have ever watched on Netflix about Joe, go and Joe stalks people and he's a little fucking crazy, and it's kind of crazy. I get real entrenched both seasons. Did you watch the last season, Duncan?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this one really.
Really, you didn't like the second season, did you?
It was all right. I'm not looking forward to the neighbor, like at the end. No spoilers, but yeah.
No spoilers if you haven't watched season 2. You has been renewed for a third season consisting of 10 episodes. Netflix announced on January 14th at the time. TV Line confirmed that the next installment would arrive in 2021, but didn't specify when. So I'm looking forward to that. Just because I don't know. I think the chicks are kind of fucking hot. And I mean, this love chick, she's kind of crazy, which, that's what I attract. So
did I tell you Megan watched it and I was like, how you like the show? And she's like, I'm only like 3 episodes in. All he does is beat off.
He's just like me.
And then I got to thinking about it. Dude, he does. I think he beats off once an episode.
Every episode, he is kind of spanking off. Like,
yeah,
it's always weird. Like the younger chick. Didn't he? He ended up banging his neighbor last. That was my favorite part of the entire last season. He ended up banging his hot Latin neighbor. I was like, finally, bro. I mean, come on.
I like when he got all worked up and he snuck back into like the back of the grocery store and beat off on a skid of like food.
That's a total you move. Yeah, that's a total you move.
Yeah, I can see Doug doing that.
Speaking of Doug, what the fuck's going on in the NFL, buddy? It's your big moment.
Oh man, you kind of got me on the spot here. How about the Cardinals win? That's
fucking crazy.
That's one of the best ones I've seen.
I mean, in the picture, I mean, Jordan should probably just write this guy $1 million check and say, "Hey, thanks."
Dude, that game. I don't know. That was awesome. We got a good one coming up Thursday too with the Seahawks and the Cardinals. Part 2 of Russell and him.
Is that in Seattle?
I'm not 100%. Last time they played already like week 6 or something like that, and it went in overtime. It was a hell of a game then. So
are the Cardinals?
It should be a good Thursday night game.
Are the Cardinals leading that division right now? At 6-3?
Yeah, the Cardinals are leading.
Yeah, because the Seahawks are 6
that are tied with the Rams.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, man. I had a big parlay take a shit when New England beat Baltimore Monday night. That was the last piece of it, and Baltimore got beat.
Yeah, I texted my brother. I was like, it's so weird that I'm cheering for New England right now because we needed, New England to win to, kind of help our positioning a little bit. But and
we showed up against the Titans, dude. I love that.
We kicked the Titans out. I'm telling you, man, that if the team plays, I attribute all 3 of our losses to coaching. 100%. I thought
it's gonna come. I mean, against teams like that we can beat, we've been beating them, and when it comes to like teams like equal to or greater than, Phil just isn't going to do enough, and we're going to lose those games.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's
I
how
mean,
I feel.
everybody said the Titans were a lot better than us, and we just bitch slapped him, and he threw for 300 yards.
Kimoko Torre is back.
He's lost like last 3 or 4, haven't they? The Titans.
No,
3 of the last
they've,
4 or something like that.
Yeah, they've
they lost
lost
3 of the last 4.
recently.
I really think I think we'll handle the Packers. I think our defense is going to shut down Rodgers, and I don't think
Sunday.
that's Sunday, and
That's who we got.
I don't think they'll be able to stop us on offense. Their defense is dog shit. That secondary's dog shit. So I'm excited for that.
We just got to double Adams and make them beat us with other people.
They are
Hopefully we
getting
can get to
their
the
number
quarterback.
2 receiver back this week, though.
Who?
Lazard, I think is his name.
Adam Lazard. Valdez Scantling had like 150 and a tutty this past week.
I know, and of course I had him on my bench. It's been the worst fantasy season for me of all time. So I'm done. I'm almost on your level, Dunk. I'm done with like the full season fantasy.
It's stupid, dude. Daily only.
Dude, I mean, because like I had 3 literally in one league. I mean, like I was like, there's no reason I can't win this league. My 3 running backs were, my 2 starting running backs were Zeke and Saquon, and my flex was Marlon Mack. I was like, this is fucking just, I'm ready. And of course I get shit on, and now I'm probably going to finish second to last.
I would have probably did season longs this year. The only reason I didn't do it this year is because of COVID. I did not want to fuck with.
Yeah, but I feel like you have in the last few years.
Well, it was before the season started. I did last year, the year before. This was the first year I didn't do no season longs. And it was mostly because I didn't want to deal with COVID people going in and out. I didn't want to mess with that fucking stupid.
Yeah, but you regret it now. So how you doing? By the way, big announcement. I am officially building the website right now. I finally got all of our videos done. So if you haven't checked out the video of me and Beaver's trip to Denver, go to our YouTube page and check that out. We had a fucking blast, but now that I finally got all my videos done, I'm going to start working on the website, and we're going to talk because I think DFS is going to be a big part of that, Dunk. So I need your help because I'm gonna spend some money promoting the website using SEO.
How about Chase Elliott winning the NASCAR championship? Yeah, it happened. Beef.
Is that a big news? I would not know any different.
I'm glad he could turn left faster than everyone else.
Does he
It was
have
actually running a road course win that put him over the top.
Does he have red hair?
Who? Chase Elliott?
Yeah.
No, he does not have red hair.
I don't know. It sounds like Chase. Chase just sounds like a redhead. I don't know.
You know who Bill Elliott is?
Yeah, I remember that guy.
That's
for
his
sure.
dad.
Really?
Awesome Bill from Dawsonville.
Does Dale Jr. have a son?
No, he has a daughter.
Oh, damn it. So we're not going to get Dale the third?
Little girl. He has a daughter. The sister has kids. I think a son, if I'm not mistaken. Carrie, the first son, I think has a son too. Yeah, and I want to say his name. It's like a weird name too. It's like Jimmy Dale Earnhardt or something like that. Like his middle name's Dale, and then like
talking about the girl.
No. It's like he's in like the ARCA series or something like that. I think I'm not even sure, dude. I'm just talking out my ass, but I do know he's racing, and his name is like something, and then Dale Earnhardt, like John Dale Earnhardt or something like that.
that's what if you have maybe an accident, that's what your kid's gonna be named.
Megan can't have kids, but that's why I married her. Said it on the show. But yeah, I would name my kid Dale Earnhardt. That'd be tight.
I could definitely see you doing that.
Dale Earnhardt Duncan.
That's about as redneck as a move as it gets. I can definitely see that.
All right, so Beaver, who's going first in the NBA draft, and are the Pacers going to pick another white guy?
Pacers don't pick till 54, so I have no idea what the hell they'll do with that.
Pacers do not have a first round pick.
The first overall, probably the ball kid.
And he's gonna suck, probably like the other ball kid, right?
Probably. He's a real good passer, but the rest of the stuff's just kind of, yeah.
Oh God,
there's nothing really spectacular about the draft.
Beaver cutting out real bad.
Role players, that's about it.
Dunk, are you excited to hear from LeVar Ball for another, couple months?
This one will be the best one. He'll be better than LaMelo or whatever.
And he's still gonna suck. I'm calling right now.
It will be better, honestly.
I mean, he's got to be decent to be a number 1 pick in the draft, I would say.
Yeah.
His brother was a number 2.
That is true, but the Lakers are. Yeah, that was dumb.
So Lamel's going number 1. So I guess who would you say are some people to look for in this draft? Who do you think's the best player in the draft?
Probably Edwards. Anthony Edwards from Georgia is probably the best overall scorer, I'd say.
And I've seen a lot of him going number 2. Correct.
Wiseman's got a lot of potential, but I think he's more of a bust.
The Ohio State kid?
Anything. What's that?
The Ohio State kid?
No, he went to Memphis, but was out
Oh
for the
yeah,
season.
yeah, the one that got kicked off the team, all that stuff. Yeah.
So the New York Post right now has in their mock draft has LaMelo going 1, Wiseman 2, and Anthony Edwards 3 to the Hornets.
Those will probably be the top 3 picks. Maybe that Obi Toppin kid makes his way.
That's what I was gonna say. The kid from Dayton is who that's my.
They got him going number 5 to the Cavs.
Bolster, but pretty good offense. Like I said, just a bunch of role players is about all you're getting from this draft. Nothing. There's no Zion, Ja, any of that. You're not getting any of that this draft. So that's why the Pacers probably. I doubt they even really try to trade up unless they can just be gifted a draft pick at this point.
Victor, dude, for Obi Toppin.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Pacers aren't getting rid of Victor as much as probably needs to be gone. They're just not going to get rid of him.
Which pisses me off because he came out and said all the right things. You know what's going to happen is we're going to lose him for nothing next year. I can't wait. We're all going to be disappointed.
Hey, free cap space. That's what we get him.
All right. So so you kind of you touched on it earlier a little bit. So what big moves happened in the NBA today, Beef?
Well, the first big move was Chris Paul going to the Suns, which if they're anything like they played in the bubble, then they are going to be a contender next year with how good they are going to look with CP3 in that lineup. They didn't really give up any of their true core pieces, so they're going to be.
What was it? Rubio and who?
Rubio, Oubre.
Oubre. That's the one I was thinking of.
One of the kids they drafted last year who's not that impressive.
Yeah, into the bench kid.
And then somebody else. Yeah, another bench dude. Oubre is probably the only one kind of worth a crap that they really gave up. Honestly.
Aren't they saying they're trying to get Cat too?
Oh wait, they also traded another first round pick and getting Cat. I don't know if anybody's gonna be able to do that just because he's got so long left on his contract. It's gonna be a while. So, but then Portland made a really good trade by getting Robert Covington. They traded 2 first rounders for him. He'll fit right in. Real good 3-and-D player. You also had Milwaukee just fucking tearing up everything by essentially getting Bogdanovich for nothing in a sign and trade. And then they kind of sold out for Drew Holiday, but that's a massive upgrade over Eric Bledsoe for what they need. So
is that enough?
What's that?
Is that enough to keep me honest?
I wouldn't be surprised if he signs this offseason with them now just because of those moves. They were pretty fucking big.
If you're honest, do you want to sign back with the Bucks and that team, or these 2 options: the Bucks and that team, or go to Miami? You would stay with the Bucks.
I think the Bucks suit him much better than Milwaukee does, honestly. Or Milwaukee suits him much better than Miami does. Yeah.
All right. Assuming Durant and Kyrie are healthy next year, who's the best team in the East?
Milwaukee still.
Okay.
They're just still that good, even though they are still kind of talking about
Harden, baby. Yeah. What if the Nets get Harden? That's a wrap.
I mean, I don't see them doing it without giving up Kyrie, but
Harden needs to shoot 50 shots a game to be effective. He's not going to be getting 50 shots a game on that team.
I don't think he would on that. I think he would. I think he could. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
But in terms of moves, that's pretty much the only ones that have gone down. Gordon Hayward might be on the move here in the nearby future, but otherwise, I think
was it Westbrook too? Westbrook, Nets,
Westbrook
Knicks, and somebody else. Knicks and
Charlotte has been talks, which I mean makes sense for either team to do, even though it's not really getting them good value for.
Now is Anthony Davis not signing the extension, all that stuff? Is that him just?
Is that
him just to re-sign for another deal?
Money. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. That's what's happening with him. But Yeah, in terms of Pacers, they haven't really said anything other than possibly Miles in a deal. Even though there was nice little drama between him and Victor's sister online, and that whole deal, where she kind of made little emoji statements when somebody called him trash as fuck.
Vic probably called her and said, "Hey, bitch, could you shut?"
He said it's like that. That's what he said.
It's like that. Oh, it's like that, huh?
Hey, credit to Miles. I think it's probably the right move to ship Miles out of here, but dude's a stand-up dude and he wants to play here. So fucking.
I like Miles, and I think it'd be great for him to be out of here, just because I don't think this is the best place for him anymore. I think he'll succeed elsewhere.
I don't know. Victor, like I said, Victor is just trying to save face, but what you don't realize is we're Hannibal Lecter, and
Vic wants to go wherever. We'll give him the money. No one will pay him. So.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's trying to save face, but we'll eat it, won't we, Matt?
Yeah, exactly. Fuck off, bitch. Get out to here. You know, I mean, whatever. At this point, I've cheered for. It's the Trump. Get him the hell out of here. Yeah. By the way, rest in peace. A few things. Hold on, before I move on to here. I do want to see rest in peace, Alex Trebek. It fucking sucks.
Who?
Grew up watching Jeopardy. I played Jeopardy game on the computer, etc. It just sucks. Seemed like a cool dude. You know, good dude.
Cleats last night.
Yeah, that was badass. I love those.
And he caught a one-handed. That was a nasty ass tutty he got last night too.
Yeah,
little one-handed snag.
Yeah, I didn't watch most of the game. I was kind of in and out, but you know, whatever. You get it. New System of a Down. Beaver, how about System of a Down coming out with new songs for the first time in 15 years?
I didn't even realize they were still trying to make music at this point.
Well, nobody did. Literally, because literally it's been rumors. They quote unquote got back together in 2012 from a 7-year hiatus, and they've been touring on and off since then. They've rumored new music, but let me tell you kind of what's happening. Of course, Serge, their lead singer, is a huge, I would say probably leans as a progressive liberal, and their drummer John DeMolian actually voted for Trump. So I'm not even joking. I think a lot of their inner turmoil is politically related, which is fucking sad. But
everything's got to be political.
It's real fucking sad. I mean, like, just get along and make music. But it was cool. They did make 2 new songs for to raise money for the Armenia funds. If you guys don't know what's going on, what has went on in Armenia, the huge genocide, pretty much all of System of a Down songs are about Armenia and the genocide there. But they did make 2 new songs for the Armenia fund, raised $600,000 for the Armenia fund by releasing these 2 songs. So that's pretty cool.
Did they scream "Wake Up" in the songs?
No, they should have. Maybe, I don't know. They're pretty good. They're classic. If you listen to them, if you like old System of a Down, they're literally instant classics. And
that's the only song I know, Chop Suey.
Well, that wasn't even Chop. Well, I guess, yeah. I thought you were talking
them,
about,
isn't it?
Yeah, Chop Suey. Wake up.
Yeah, that's good.
Chop Suey was them.
I thought you were talking about
BYOB.
Yeah, BYOB.
But Lil Wayne backed Donald Trump, and he just got
arrested
he's facing 10 years.
Yeah,
another gold-plated pistol in his baggage. How about that?
Hey, good for you. Yeah, no, honestly, good for you. I mean, you're a felon, you can't own a gun, whatever bullshit. I think most.
And it happened back in like December of 19, but it just now is getting through the system.
Publicity. Also, my favorite story from the whole fucking week. How about Tiger King? What's his face? Shit. Hold on, let me pull this shit up. What's the guy's name? Is it Jeff? The guy who bought the. Hold on, I'll just pull it up. Couple characters got off.
The bedazzled jeans guy that swindled everything away from everybody.
No. Yeah, he's
the Vegas dude.
Yeah, he got offered his girlfriend Lauren. I can't remember his name. I remember his girlfriend's name because she was hot as fuck.
The babysitter?
Lauren, Tiger King.
Are they doing porn?
Yeah, got offered to do a porno, and they're doing.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, just a Tiger. Here it is, right here. Tiger King stars Jeff and Lauren Lowe offered $300,000 for porn. If I got offered $4 for a porno, I'd probably.
You offered me $300,000. We could do that, motherfucker, right tonight.
No,
we'll do it tonight.
If somebody offered you $3,000, but you had to have sex with Beaver on video, would you do it
tonight?
I'll tape it. So Tiger King stars Jeff and Lauren. Lauren's hot as fuck, by the way. Have allegedly been offered $300,000 to film 3 sex tapes. So apparently they've accepted too, according to
Yeah,
TMZ.
300 grand.
Yeah, of course they have. I mean, their fame's pretty much over. Unless they make another document, it's hard to tell them what's going to happen now. But according to TMZ, the businessman 53, who previously took over Oklahoma's Greater Windland Exotic Animal Park from Joe Exotic and his wife, 29, have been approached by 2 adult entertainment companies to take part in XXX films. So, if you've seen, let me just pull her up here on the show.
I've seen her, and I'll watch.
I mean, I know you've seen her, but maybe
Beat
not.
off her.
Maybe not all the. Maybe the audience needs kind of an update of what Lauren Lowe looks like, but she is a fox.
As soon as these stitches are out of my ass, I will.
You will be spanking your monkey.
It's been like 3 weeks, dude.
Well, since you spanked it
or anything, yeah. For real.
Oh, we just
My
lost.
head's
Like,
so
we just
clear.
lost like 7. We just lost like 7 listeners talking about jerking your meat. And I was like,
Did you see? There she is.
there she is. Look at
Did you
that.
see?
There
Chris
she
Brown?
is.
I don't know if I
Chris-
don't know if I can watch it just to see this old fucker bang her. I mean, like, I'm sure she's disappointed. Let's be honest. She's not with him because he's got a great personality.
He looks.
I
He
don't
looks
know.
cool.
He's got a
though.
lot of shit going for him.
Yeah, he looks cool as fuck. Oakley hats and shit. But
I-
did you see Chris Brown OnlyFans?
Yeah. Did you subscribe?
No, not yet. He ain't gonna. He ain't gonna be banging his meat and shit on there, is he?
No. Well, he might get to the point. His career's pretty much fucking over. So
I think everybody's hurting with money.
You know, I doubt it. Do
Like
not
the
doubt it.
entertainment people are starting. They're getting a whiff of a whole year of not making money.
are you telling me one of our good friends who we plan to have on the show, wrestler Dylan Bostic, now has an OnlyFans? So we're gonna ask him about that. So
I've
that's
been telling you to get him on the show for a while now.
so interesting. And a word is he's going full out on there. So like, hey,
Beating it.
Every time I see him on Twitter, he's advertising for it.
yeah, I mean everything I've seen on Twitter too. He's advertising that he's going full out, beating it, banging his girlfriend. Well, I mean, good for him if he's making money. And that's what's the thing is he's got a crazy huge
Who
following
is
on
this
Twitter.
guy?
He was my neighbor growing up. He was a professional wrestler, like, and now he's banging sluts on OnlyFans. He's banging his wife.
His last name's Bostic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
we call him
Bostic
Debo.
sticks.
We call him
Bostic,
Bostic.
Bostic stick. That's
Yeah.
what I call myself.
And the
I
best
think
they call him
it's
Mr.
DB15
Boom
on Twitter.
Bostic.
I think it's
Does
his
he have
name.
Shaggy playing in the back? Mr.
I hope
Boom
so.
Bostic.
I'm gonna tell. I think that should be a recommendation when we have him on the show. You should tell him that. So yeah, I have.
We get more pub.
I laugh because I'm jealous. Like if I was single, I would have an OnlyFans, and that's 1,000,000%.
You wish people would pay to
People
see.
actually
You wish
want to
people would
jerk
pay
off
to
on
see
you.
your dick, right? I get it.
For real, I'm not even joking, dude.
We'll get there, bud. We'll get to that
Just
point.
banging somebody while I'm playing Xbox with stitches in my butthole, dude. Who would not subscribe to that?
I mean, I think
I
that's
might
worth
subscribe
$3
just to
a
see
month.
if they rip.
That's worth $3 a month, personally. Hey, Beaver, did you know where the vanilla flavor comes from?
Apparently, beavers.
Comes from beaver's assholes. Yep. Did you know that, Dunk?
What is it?
Here's your fun fact of the day. Okay.
Who's your fun fact?
Here's your fun fact. The FDA regards gastorium as natural flavoring. It's what makes vanilla. Just in time for holiday cooking season, we discovered that vanilla flavoring in your baked goods and candy could come from the anal excretions of beavers. Beaver butts. Swear to God, vanilla comes from beaver asshole. Beaver butts secrete a goo called gastorium, which the animal used to mark their territory. I just want to know who the first human was that saw a beaver mark its territory and said, "Man, I wonder if that will get good in a cake." You know?
Can you imagine if like when beaver farts, it just smells like fucking vanilla icing.
I could tell you right now from personal experience, it smells nothing like vanilla icing. It smells like Rob's pecker.
I
But
mean, my asshole does smell pretty great.
you think it does?
Yep.
I mean, you're all right, Beaver.
Oh man, I learned how to put a pad away the right way. Like you take the pad, women take pads off.
From the front to the back.
Well, you got to wrap it up, you roll it up, and then put it into the packaging of the new pad that you put on. I didn't know that. Dogs got into it, dude. It was a fucking wild scene.
Were they fighting over your bloody tampon?
They're just trying to get in there and get him some maxi pads, dude. And then Megan had to give me the talk and show me how to put away pads the right way. I didn't know, man.
Put them away and hide them. That's great, man. That's great. You don't flush them out.
The more you know, man. The more you know.
Hey, bro, I'm happy for you. I'm happy you're recovering.
No, you can't flush them. You say
Have you
flush
ever
them?
Before? Yeah, you guys. No, what I was gonna say though, my question before I read off this next story: have you guys ever had like living in an apartment, had any kind of spat with your neighbors, any kind of like a feud with your neighbors, anything like that?
I mean, I think Josh is in the chat, dude. He can fuck off.
Hey, Josh, what kind of shitty neighbor is Duncan?
The shittiest.
His availability, his green little dot just fucking popped up when I said that he's ready. So like, we'll get him firing off there. But Beaver, you've lived in a few apartments. Have you ever had any spats with your neighbors? Anything notable?
I had sex with my neighbor once, but that's it.
What was his name?
I know he was a 17-year-old boy living next door.
he thought he was making vanilla cake.
Come on.
Yeah, Beaver did have sex with his neighbor once. What he didn't tell you, his neighbor was a transvestite, but
and he didn't
I
tell you
didn't find it
that
out till later.
yeah.
Matt had sex with her first.
Yeah. No, I have my very first apartment ever in college, my freshman year of college. I was living in Greenwood, and we had this older lady living next door, and I kind of got the upper hand. We had this older lady living next door, and she had her two daughters living with her. Now, one daughter was, and I was 18 at the time. One daughter was in her late 20s. The other one was in her early 20s. And I used to flirt with both of her daughters outside, just me being me. But for some reason, like, at this place, it was called the Thompson Village Apartments. It's right off 135 and Thompson Road there in Greenwood. Literally, the walls were paper thin. So if I farted too hard, we could hear each other. And of course, we're three college dudes.
Giggity.
Yeah, we're three college dudes, having a good time. Were we loud at times? Of course, but it was never like excessive, never music too loud. But I swear to God, one day we had the TV up watching a movie. It's surround sound in the living room, watching the TV. It's not even late. It's like 8:00. This bitch storms over, like screaming at us because we had our TV on too loud. And we're like, chilling. At one time, like a couple weeks later, my buddy Cody Anderson, who's in the shower, he was one of my roommates at the time, was in the shower and fell over in the shower, knocked a picture off her wall because he hit the fucking wall so hard. She storms over. The next day, I'm not even joking, bro, I woke up to her stomping outside of my door, trying to wake us up, like just stomping outside the door. So we went and we wouldn't report her, not as like, hey, we're like, hey, just before she reports us first, this chick next door is kind of being a bitch. I don't really know what to do about it. But the best part is I eventually got her daughter's number right as we moved out, but we end up forcing her out of the apartment. So, but the reason I bring this all up is because billionaire William Gross accused of blasting Gilligan's Island theme song in neighbors' dispute. Did you guys hear about this?
I did not.
Okay, so testimony is expected to continue this week in a neighbor versus neighbor dispute that includes the theme song from the 1960s classic Gilligan's Island. So the way I understand this story, tech entrepreneur Mark Tofig says he can hear his neighbor William Gross allegedly blare the theme song on a loop all night long for hours at a time. This all is based on a dispute over a bush. So apparently Gross had put up some sort of enclosure over a bush to keep it safe, and it blocked the other's view. So in response, all he does is play Gilligan's Island all night long on a repeat in his mansion to piss his neighbors off. And I think that's the fucking greatest thing ever.
When your old lady was talking shit, why didn't you just blare fucking Young Jeezy? The old lady across the street still bitching and screaming, wanting to take your old ass to sleep. She'd have called the police this week. That's what I would have played.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man, it was great.
Hey, versus battle, by the way, coming.
Do what?
Jeezy and no, it ain't.
Yeah, when is it?
There's another one too. Fuck, we'll have to look it up. My bad.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yep. Yeah. So
It's coming, I think, this week. GZTI.
what song would you pay to your like? So let's say Josh pissed you off. What song would you play to piss him off? Like to put in your bag and just blare, like face the speaker towards his house to piss him off. What would you play to piss him off?
God, it's tough, dude. I
Bengals
would probably
suck.
play "Me, I Wanna Hula Hoop." I'd probably play
The
that.
Chipmunks, the
Yeah.
Chipmunk Christmas.
That's what we used to play at the bars. I've told that story a million times on here. Going to Zippers, Redneck Town, play next, load up our auto tunes on our phones, and we'd play like Chipmunks Christmas songs and shit like that, and just watch the bar get pissed on a Friday night, middle of the summer.
Oh shit. How about the husband who shows up at his wife's baby shower to tell the entire baby shower that she is pregnant with some other dude's baby?
Badass.
Go-to move.
Oh, I think it's fucking brilliant. So husband, oh God, why is this bouncing around? Husband, Jesus, technology, I fucking hate you. I'm so sick of it. What the hell is this bullshit? No, I'm not accepting. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna get this figured out one day. So husband tells baby shower guest that his wife is pregnant. Another man's baby. So let's go ahead and scroll down here, read the fucking story if it'll let me.
Surprised you haven't seen crazy shit like this.
At a wedding. I mean, I've seen husband and wives argue and stuff. I've seen one argue the entire fucking wedding, and this was 8 years ago, and they're still together to this day. I was like,
are you there? Like when they get married? Like, are you there?
What do you mean, during the ceremony?
Like ceremony, yeah.
Yeah, I do the
So
ceremony.
have you ever seen anybody object? Like stand up and object?
I've seen a lot of shit, but no, I've not seen any. I did do a wedding. I did do a wedding where the husband could not be there because he would not. He was in the army and they wouldn't let him come home. They did a wedding without him. They did a wedding over fucking Skype. That's no joke. And I DJ'd a reception without a groom.
Jeez, didn't you first dance with a fucking cell phone?
It was so crazy. It was the best part about it is for like an hour and a half.
Get your iPad.
I know the best part for an hour and a half. All I had to do was just call him on Zoom. I flipped my computer around and played him over the speakers, and he just talked to the crowd for like an hour and a half, and I got paid to be paid for it. I was like, this is fucking great. I was like, yeah. I was like, keep asking him questions, guys.
He was in the army.
Yeah, he was in the army. Yeah. So
did the wife leave and go bang his best friend that night?
Probably, I don't know.
There is a possibility.
But the best part is I actually good friends with one of the bridesmaids now at this point. I didn't know it at the point, but I saw her. She was working at Permane. It's what's her last name? Brittany. She was working at Permane Bros in Noblesville, and I showed up there, and she recognized me. What's that?
Evans?
No, not her. But she recognized me, dude, and we couldn't correlate. But she's like, "Yeah, you DJ'd my cousin's wedding where the husband didn't show up." I was like, "Oh, that was great." Yeah, so I would say that's my most memorable moment DJing as far as like crazy. I mean, I've seen all kinds of stuff. Like I've done weddings.
Owens, that's it.
I've done Brittany Owens. That's it. I've done weddings before where they've put me out in the middle of the field, nowhere near power. I've done weddings where they've started 3 hours late. I did a wedding this year where literally the caterer just didn't show up. Could you imagine having 200 people at your wedding and you have no food? And I told the chick, I was like, you just need to bite the bullet and order fucking 20 pizzas right now. I mean,
Little Caesars.
Yeah, go to Little Caesars and just let's party and eat pizza. But yeah, let me tell a story. So a female husband has been filmed telling friends and family that his wife is pregnant with another man's child at their baby shower. This is the best part, is the guy was actually there. So footage shows the alleged wrong man point out his rival in front of a horrified guest. As wife squirms, the man makes the man makes the astonishing allegation before saying, "This isn't my child. This party is for these two." She denied any wrongdoings when confronted by her father, claiming it was a misunderstanding. The groom says in Spanish, "You guys all know that I'm expecting a boy. Here, look, I have a pregnancy test." Oh, great. Oh, man.
Did they spell horrified with a WH?
Yeah.
I got a wedding. This is a Craigslist ad that I sent you earlier this week. It's a Craigslist ad. It just says, "Be naked at my sister's wedding, Lower East Side. My sister is having an outdoor wedding in New Cannon Court in May. I want someone to be naked in the woods and to run through the wedding in order to ruin it. I will protect you from my family."
And I
would-
signed up. I
sign me up,
applied.
dude.
I
Sign me
applied.
up.
I'll fucking walk their dick out. Just
If a naked dude ran through the wedding, I mean, you're laughing, right?
I'm dying. I'm getting on the mic and just pointing it out. Like I DJ'd a wedding last week and they were great, but I swear every wedding I DJ, I swear I do this thing where I try to get everybody to the dance floor and do a sing along.
Look, naked guy runs through the wedding. Here's Matt.
That's exactly what I'd sound like.
Oh, dude. And for those of you who don't know, that's just ducks quacking.
That's just ducks quacking. Yep. That sounds like my life. But yeah, I
Because you
mean,
sound like a
so I
duck,
do a
man.
sing along. But my thing is when people are, there's always a table of people that just refuses to get up. So like, you know, I always like to make fun of them and talk shit. Like I'm like, I'm unlike any other DJ because I talk shit to people. I make jokes. I crack jokes. I have fun, etc., etc. You fucking get it.
Yeah.
But I do, guys. I before we move on here, I do have to tell you guys a pretty funny story that happened to me this week. So, I was hitting the old the glass bong here on the back porch, and I didn't know Grandma was in the kitchen. So I came in through the the back door. My grandma's standing there in the kitchen. So here I am. My grandma, old fashioned, still very against the idea of marijuana or pot or
Did you tell her it was a flower? It was a vase. A flower.
No. Even better. I'm sitting there. I walk in the kitchen. I'm standing there holding a bong in my hand, just staring at Grandma. And without hesitation, she goes, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I was just bringing this lamp in." I just walk right past her, pretend like it's a camping lamp. She's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Oh, it's a little lantern. It was out here on the back porch." And I just walk in, throw it my bedroom and just move.
Dude, I miss those days, dude. Like when I worked on the road and I lived with my grandma and grandpa, like when I would come home, some of the stories and some of the things I could tell you, dude. It was so fucking funny. Like I miss those days. Like looking back on it, cherish those days, man. They're not here forever.
What?
That's us getting deep.
What, smoking weed on your back deck? Is that what you're?
Yeah, just those stories, dude. Like that's a story you'll never forget. That story. Like,
oh, the lamp with Grandma.
I'll never forget when Grandpa passed away and Grandma brought her big dildo into family dinner and said,
"This is it for me. This is the future."
And named it Romy. Had Romy wrote on the side of it, my grandpa's name.
No, she did not. You swear to God?
I swear on my life.
And how old were you at this point?
This is like 4 or 5 years ago.
And you're cracking up, weren't you?
Oh, dying laughing. The kids were mortified, dude. Thomas was like fucking 17, dude. He didn't know what to do. He's like, looked like the dog on the couch.
Yeah. I love, because right now they just turned 18, by the way. I got 2 twin cousins, Jerry and Jariah, and they listen to the show, by the way. They got all their friends at school listen to the fucking show too. But shout out to them. They just turned 18.
Awesome.
But I fuck with them so heavy. And like, remember when you were a teenager and your older cousins, uncle, whatever would joke to you about jerking off and you'd always pretend like it didn't happen when you're a teenager. Now it's a thing. So I always fuck with them a lot. I'm like, yeah, I said, I know you've been spanking your monkey. I mean, then you getting it in, they're so embarrassed to talk about it. And it's so funny. Like, how like late teenagers are just so uncomfortable with that shit, and I do go out of my way to make them feel uncomfortable, and I love it.
I think that's why I'm so fucked up. Is I was never uncomfortable with it.
No, I mean,
I'd be like, oh, I'm running late, dude. I'd beat off them before I left. Like,
You're fucked up for thinking you're a good rapper.
I would joke about it all the time.
Well, I mean, I'm also 10 years younger than my next closest sibling, so and all my cousins are older. I was the youngest person in the family, so I got all the shit. Like, everything early came to me. Like, just I remember watching Showgirls at 5 years old thinking, what the hell is going on here?
Dude, beating off to Jessica.
Oh, yeah. In the pool. Yeah. Getting it on. You get
Elizabeth Brinkley.
Yeah, buddy. Saved by the Bell. I never watched Saved by the Bell the same again, Bob.
She was the ugly one, too. I remember beating off to it and in my head going, why couldn't this be Kelly? Right.
I know. Kelly Kapowski.
Why is Kelly Kapowski not in Showgirls?
We'll do a part 2 of that. Did you hear they're coming back with Saved by the Bell? They're coming out with
Yeah, oh yeah. And did you see the poster? No Screech.
Oh, that's of course no Screech. He's doing
no Screech, dude.
Screech. Have you seen the Screech porn? Have you seen the Screech porn? By the way,
that's a real.
That's a real thing.
Saved by the Swell.
That's not the name of it, but
Yeah, it is.
no, it's not. Saved by
Yes,
the Swell.
it is.
No, it's not. It's like
Saved by the Swell.
I'm looking it up real quick. Hold on. This is Dustin. I'm kind of terrified. Dustin Diamond Porn.
Saved by the. Look, put that.
Saved by the Swell.
I told you.
No, Screech and Saved by the Bell. Dustin Diamond regrets sex tape. Blah blah blah. It's called Screech. That's what it was called. Screeched. Saved by the Swell. Where did you come up with that?
I lived my life like thinking that was the name of it. I swear, I thought that was the name. Saved by the Smell would be better.
Saved by the Smell.
No, Swell. Swell's definitely better.
Beaver. Pick a number between 1 and 93.
Got
69.
It's my number.
You said 69. All right.
That was my number too, dude. Same mine.
All right. This episode, our Ask an Idiot question for both of you fuckers is, hold on, let me get this bitch up. God damn it. I fucking hate technology. I'm done with it. I'm done with it, guys. I'm done with it. Why can't I just scroll on a computer?
This is going really well.
This is going real fucking well. Okay, I'm calling. Ready? All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. All right. If a where's jeez. This is not what I wanted. Jesus Christ. Okay. Why do we say something is out of whack? No, that's not it. What makes okay, these are not fucking what I wanted. Never mind. Fucking get off there. All right, Beaver, here's what I'm gonna ask you. Ready? Open up. Do the LA Lakers repeat as NBA champions next year?
No.
I agree. Dunk, yes or no? Why pull these questions up? Do you think the LA Lakers
repeat as NBA champions
next year?
I don't think so either. If the Warriors come back healthy, that's your NBA champion.
You think the Warriors are?
Yeah.
With Steph?
Steph Clay, Green, and they got what pick they got? Beef too.
Oh, Warriors. Yeah, they got number 2.
Yeah, that's my pick.
I would think.
All right, we're in business, guys. Sorry, I fucked up.
Well, IU keep it close against Ohio.
All right.
That's the question, Beef. I cannot wait for that.
What's that?
I think they keep it close game. IU Ohio State this weekend.
I can't wait.
That's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be.
I hope they win so bad, dude. So bad. I want them to win more. I can't think of a game.
We're just on a high spot where we don't even care how they do anymore at this point because they're nationally ranked and we can't believe it.
No, fuck that. I want them to beat Ohio State.
They're gonna win the rest of the year. They're gonna win out.
All right, ask an idiot question. Beaver, your pick, number 69. Cats or dogs? I mean, if you had to, which one would you eat? Go. And why? You're the last surviving person. COVID has killed everybody on Earth. You're the last surviving person. You have Rob's dogs or your cats. Which one are you eating?
I'm probably gonna have to choose the dog because there's more meat.
I'm definitely eating the cat.
I mean, it depends on the dog, but yeah,
I knew you two would choose the cats. Me, I just choose one that has more meat on it. So,
I'm not getting.
If a cat was bigger, then I choose a cat.
I'm not getting much meat from a wiener dog.
The dogs would all be my friends, and I love Chinese. I'm eating the cats, dude.
1 to 50, Dunk. Pick a number.
42.
42. Scroll, bitch. Let's go. 42. Your question is for both of you fuckers.
What do you want right now?
I don't know. I had something picked out and it just totally fucked up. What is something I wouldn't believe about you? Go.
Something you wouldn't believe about me.
I wouldn't believe about you.
Damn.
You're pretty open book.
Man. Yeah, I mean, pretty open book.
What's something we wouldn't believe about you, Beaver? That you've had sex before? Or...
That I haven't had sex before.
I know, I do believe that.
Something you wouldn't believe about me. I guess I got a skin tag now on my butthole.
You got a skin? What they told you? They told you that?
The doctor, yeah. Like when I went in, they said everything looks good, but you have a skin tag.
So what's that mean?
Like, like the little skin tags that people have?
I mean, I know what a skin tag is, but what did they tell you? Like, hey.
Just got a little flippy skin tag on my
little skin tag. You got 5 months to live, bub.
They said they could take it off.
Hey,
Didn't take it off.
Something you would not believe. I changed the faucet recently.
You did change what?
I changed the faucet by myself recently.
You changed the faucet, so you did manual labor. That's great. That's big news, Beaver. Good job, buddy.
Sorry, mama.
I just wanted to let you know I'm plumber quality now. I even got the ass crack
tonight-
for it.
I'm cleaning out my faucet.
All right, I'm going number 7 here. If you could eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Pizza.
I like that answer, Beef. I do like that answer.
Pizza's strong.
Yeah, I think that's mine too, dude. I think pizza is mine.
I'm gonna have to go probably a filet with mashed potatoes and gravy. It's got to be a combo.
No, it's only one food, motherfucker.
All right, steak.
Gotta be the answer.
Yeah,
Speaking of food,
steaks.
what's on your?
What
what's
are
on
you,
your
the
Thanksgiving
fucking brother off
plate?
Napoleon Dynamite? Just
No, yeah, I'm just gonna be eating fucking filet mignon.
So, every time you see Matt, he's fucking eating a fucking primer.
Hey. Speaking of food, what's on the Thanksgiving plate?
By the way, fuck your 25 less than 25 family member rule. Yeah. What's on my Thanksgiving plate, which is interesting, Beaver, because Thanksgiving's got to be a miserable
Beaver,
holiday.
it's
for
gotta
you.
be- yeah, you don't like nothing.
What do you just have, like a big fuck? He's got a big plate of rolls.
I got turkey, rolls, sometimes I got ham and mac and cheese. There you go. Oh, and corn. There will be
That's
some corn.
miserable. Like I tell you what, like what's blessed?
Ham over turkey for me though. Ham over turkey.
I don't know if you make the turkey the right way.
It
I
depends
love
on how you
ham. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love ham, but my
Turkey's
uncle.
too dry, dude. I fucking
Well,
hate
you don't make it wrong, right? My uncle makes
gonna
fucking
say, You can get
amazing
sucker
turkey.
Fucking,
My uncle David makes he of course he smokes the turkey and it's smooth as fuck. It's so good. I love smoked turkey, but it puts my ass to sleep. But yeah, what's on my Thanksgiving plate? Everything. Deviled eggs, of course.
the best. Did you see those got labeled #1 Thanksgiving food
here in Indiana? Yeah,
Deviled eggs.
no surprise. No surprise. I mean, I can literally go through and tell you everything that my family makes and what's
I'll eat a 1,000 deviled eggs, dude.
Absolutely. I'm hoping my brother normally makes a ham. It's pretty good.
I love the ham.
Brother also makes a good dessert. Uncle makes the
brother's a
turkey.
good cook.
I got a big one, man. What about like pea salad and shit? You
I
like
like
that
pizza,
stuff?
absolutely.
Oh.
My aunt Vicky makes the pea salad. Normally, it's pretty good. Grandma makes the deviled eggs. Mom normally breaks. It's like cheesy potatoes, something along those lines.
Are you gonna get food this year? Remember last year you did not get food.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting
Remember
food. They told
that?
me I'm eating first this year. Yeah, and what pissed me off? Is I told my family this. I said, what pissed me off the worst is I literally just got over having the flu, and I do not get sick very often, like ever. And I had the flu for probably the first time in maybe fucking 10 years, and I could not eat. I had no appetite for like 3 days, and I finally had an appetite. I was looking forward to Thanksgiving. I was like very thankful that I'm gonna just pig out today. And I had to take Ella back to her mom's. And by the time I got back, they were supposed to be waiting on me to get back.
Fuckers, man.
Nothing left. I was just so disheartened. I mean,
You're
it was
so-
nothing. I was
what?
I was
James
disheartened.
Hardened?
Disheartened. You never heard that word?
No, they said James Hardened.
So James Harden. I was bricking fucking shots from
He
everywhere.
was playing WWE.
He was so James Hardened, he was going to the free
Yeah, I was
throw
losing playoff games and and shit. It was fucking great.
line. Oh yeah.
All right. So before we head the fuck out, we have to go and we have to do our closing segment that we do every fucking week. You guys know what it is. It's Florida Man.
I just found this picture of Josh McRoberts now, and I'm like, it's fucking cracking.
I'm not
me
sure where
up.
that came from.
It's just
What
something
is it?
that's
Show
funny
us
as
the
fuck.
pic, dude. Show it to us.
I don't even know how to fucking pull that shit up on here. Bumble.
Hold your phone up to the camera, Dub.
What is it?
It's a
Picture
picture
of
of
Josh
Josh
McRoberts.
McRoberts. You
Jay-
remember?
Josh,
Yeah,
ran
before the
in-
flying or the. What's he doing?
Oh, it's a
He's on
great
the
hair.
basketball right
He's
there.
he's flex. Is he coming back?
Look at that
We'll take him.
hair, dude. The hair is long. It's great.
I love that dude because I mean he could almost dunk it from the fucking free throw line. That guy could
Dude, what does he
fly.
do? What did he do? Did he like after he got kicked out of the league? He just didn't cut his
He
hair.
went to modeling. Yeah, he never cut his hair. He got
I
drafted.
don't
Dude,
know.
that-
I just
that hair-
randomly. I just
that
found
hair has
somebody
not
posted
been-
these pictures. And I started cracking up laughing, and I was like, "Fucking J-Mac, dude." He is
The hair
also
has
the
not been
reason
cut in
why
10
we
years.
did not have a perfect quarter because of him.
What's that?
10 years.
What's that? What's that, Dunk?
His hair has not been cut in 10 years. Guaranteed.
Probably not. No, Pacers had a perfect quarter where they were like 22, and he jacks up a 3 at the end and ruined it. Like that was like peak Dunleavy game right there.
I think I remember that game. Were we playing the Nuggets and we scored like 40
Yeah.
quarter? Yep.
It was like a dominant quarter, and he literally jacked up a 3 like right at the end.
I remember watching that game. I was working at the casino watching that game. That's crazy. I remember that.
Dude, my big thing with Josh McRoberts is most people get a jersey autographed and they fucking love it and put it in a shadow box and hang it on their wall, whatever. My neighbor, Josh Hildebrand, diehard Pacers fan like us, has a Josh McRoberts signed jersey, and this motherfucker wore it to open gym like every fucking week, dude. We would have open gym at the Hoosier gym.
Like J-Mac, baby.
He's in there balling out in a Josh McRoberts autographed jersey, just running it through the wash.
I love it. What was he averaging a game? Couple rebounds, threes.
Oh man, I wish he was here right now because dude, I was crying. I remember he came down, I like picked him up, and I like got the. I was like, dude, is this autographed? He's like, yeah, Josh McRoberts autographed jersey.
Yeah,
I didn't even mind J-Mac. He was okay for a backup.
No, he was great. I mean, he was high energy. You know, he was
Carmel
like,
kid.
He was Tyler Hansbrough light. You know, but could shoot better probably.
Way better than Tyler Hansbrough. I don't know.
No.
All
right. So this week on a Florida man, it is fucking electric like always. A Florida man on LSD randomly assaults a Disney security guard and deputies. Fantastic. I'm so thankful that Florida people do drugs. We might need to change this to an Oregon man, by the way. You know, it might get real interesting here in Oregon here.
That'll be wonderful.
It sounds like an Oregon man is your fucking buddy. It starts going fans.
I know, right? So a Florida man hopped on I cannot talk. A Florida man hopped up on LSD, randomly attacked a security guard from behind at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. Authorities say
from behind.
From behind, he tried to fuck him. James Arvid, a 19-year-old from Pompano Beach, is facing a felony charge of battery after an October 25th attack on Dino Land U.S.A. section of the park. He thought he was a dinosaur. That's what it is. I guarantee this guy either thought he was a dinosaur, or he thought the security guard was a dinosaur, and he was trying to kill the guy. Yep. So when he tackled the uniformed 41-year-old worker and put him in a headlock.
I wanted to be a dinosaur. Was that Step Brothers?
I
wanted to be a dinosaur.
So according to the Orange County Sheriff's Office report at time of the Orlando Sentinel, the guard managed to call for help using his radio. Imagine being strangled. You call him for help, but yeah. But guests at the Walt Disney World Resort Park in Bay Lake near Orlando saw Arvid atop him and subdued the South Florida man until authorities arrived. It appeared James was in a state of delirium and unexpected strength. So he was so fucked up. Oh, I love it. I took LSD and tried to kill someone, Arvid said. That was his explanation. I hope he said that.
You imagine me on acid at the bonfire there at the parents' house, and I tried to fucking kill people. That'd be wild, huh?
You should try it.
I thought that's all I thought. Helicopters and shit.
Arvid, who has pleaded not guilty, by the way, where the fuck's that? He declined to comment when reached by newspaper Monday, and his attorney did not immediately respond to messages seeking comment. I mean,
why would you take LSD and go to fucking Disneyland?
Why wouldn't you?
No.
That sounds fucking brilliant.
No, that sounds absolutely.
That sounds like you're getting arrested. That does sound like you're getting arrested. 100%.
Terrible idea. I would be so fucking scared. Like, that would be terrible.
What's more? I think zoo is probably. Would the zoo be safer? I think the zoo would be a lot more dangerous.
No, the zoo would be bad too.
Hashtag goals. By the way, since my videos are done,
That's
and I
the Ask an Idiot question. We're the best place to go high on LSD.
We should open that up to the audience next week. So
the Grand Canyon.
The Grand.
Rocky Mountains are pretty sweet when you're high.
By the way, let me ask you.
Not on LSD, maybe on the little marijuana.
Let me ask you this, guy. Since my traveling's probably over for the year, I want to do something together as a podcast.
Oregon.
Oh, you all right? We're in.
How much is a flight to Oregon?
Probably cheap as fuck. You can fly anywhere. For
Yeah,
like
right. It's like all the way across the fucking world, dude.
It don't matter. You can fly to Vegas right now for $99, bub. I mean, you can fly.
I almost would rather go to Oregon than Vegas, and maybe go to like a Seahawks game.
Seahawks game. Yeah, I bet that's what you're gonna. Hey, bro, take some LSD. You can go wherever you want, buddy.
Look, for real, I'm gonna tell you my two things. We either go to Oregon and do coke, or we go to we go to Vegas and do the Joe Rogan stuff out in the middle of the desert all together.
I think we go to Red Rock Canyon and just get stoned out there. That sounds fun.
No, I'd rather go to Vegas and do the shit that Rogan talks about.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, you talking about the DMT?
in the desert.
Out in the desert, just freak the fuck out. The best 20 minutes of our life.
Desert, walk straight out into the desert like Entourage.
Real shit. I'm thinking about, no joke. Since I'm not DJing for the next 6 weeks, I'm thinking about going camping for a week. Out there, just driving out. Are you kidding me? Camping out in the mountains? That sounds amazing. Away from everybody, turn my fucking phone off, being away from you jackasses for a week, not having to talk to anybody. Like if I have to turn when I'm working, I have to turn my phone face down just so I don't get distracted by the fucking notifications I get. Like I just want to shut off for a week. That's what I want. And I think that sounds perfect.
If you give me DMT, I'll break my phone.
Yeah, if we take DMT, I guarantee you're gonna go camping with me, bro. You'll be fucking. You're gonna show up to my house with sleeping bags and fuck. If I say, hey, bro, we got DMT, we're going to Colorado. You'll be at my house in 15 minutes with a tent and a sleeping bag. And
next episode, you hit me up, you send the link, and the camera pops on. There's like a rug down. I'm sitting Indian style, dressed like Jesus. I'm like,
I would not expect anything different.
My mind is open, and
Stone Cold's got to fucking lay on, Well, thank you guys Thank you guys so much for listening to Highly Inappropriate. Make sure you check out us. Make sure you check out my new travel blog if you get a chance. Of course, Denver. Me and Beaver travel to Denver. Check it out on our YouTube page. This video will also be on YouTube. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to the page, ring the bell. That way you're notified every time we upload a new video. Make sure you listen to us on any podcasting app you have. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on Spotify. We're on iTunes. We're fucking everywhere. And we're also back on Facebook. If you haven't liked our new Facebook page, by the way, you two fuckers need to invite all your friends to like a page. I did it.
I'm still not an admin.
You're 100. I set you up as an admin. You just didn't.
I still have no friends.
I know, Beaver, but you'll get there. So
hey, every Saturday night, Dunkman Blue Collar DFS. If you're tired of your FanDuel lineups not cashing money, go ahead and give us a view. Let's go ahead and watch it.
That's what I'm telling you, Don. That's where you need to build a reputation, Bob. Get some winners in there, because that way, if I start promoting your ass and we get some hits on the website.
We won. We won. What was it? I won $1,200 2 weeks ago. And that's how I bought my new Xbox.
There you guys. By the way, BeHighlyInappropriate.com. Coming to you soon. Be highly inappropriate. I tried to get highly BE. Yeah, BE. HighlyInappropriate.com.
BE. HighlyInappropriate.com.
Not BE. BE. Highly inappropriate. Yeah, B.
B Windows.
Just B. There's just a letter B there. I couldn't get highlyinappropriate.com, so I stuck a fucking B there at the beginning. So yeah.
Did you try like HIP? HIP?
Yeah, I didn't.
You know what I mean? Like HI podcast, none of that stuff was available.
I mean, I could have, but I want highly inappropriate in the name, and I think be highly inappropriate sounds kind of like be highly inappropriate, because we want to be highly inappropriate. So you don't like it?
I get used to it.
You get used to. I mean, shit. Here's what I love about all the hard work I do is I bounce ideas off these guys every fucking day, and I don't get a reply to a single fucking text. So
I'm dealing with storm damage, dude.
Yeah, I bet.
Crazy times.
I will switch anybody lives for a week, and you tell me how fucking delirious you are by the end of the fucking week. So
do I get the Adderall or not?
No, you can have the Adderall, the weed. You can have
right.
Bro, you can have the sex life too, man.
I'd probably be a goddamn scholar if I had your life.
Well, and then the work you get the work that comes with it too. So then so
I'd probably be walking by classrooms and solving problems when the professors aren't in there.
banging the students, and that's college students, by the way. We're not talking about high school.
Dude.
All right, thanks so much for listening to Highly Inappropriate. We'll be back next week. You got something to say?
Yeah.
What?
Did you see what's his name from ESPN? That he put the tweet out saying that they were more open than a 16-year-old virgin.
No, I love that though.
And like people started bitching, and you didn't see all this?
No, I need to look it up.
We'll talk about it next week.
We'll talk about it next week. Thanks for listening, guys. Peace.